Okay, good morning everybody. It is Genesis and I am back. I'll post this on YouTube of course too, so if you're new to my channel or new to me, my name is Genesis and I am a witch. I was formerly a pastoral ministry student. I don't know if I'll ever get back to that, but ministry is still my passion. And so teaching and guiding are my passions, and I'm trying to share a little more. So I wanted to do another one of those 5-minute word videos for you guys. And what I had on my mind the other day and saved for this morning was that life is not fair. That's something we all know. It's something we're all familiar with, right? Life isn't fair. That sucks sometimes. That came up in a conversation with my partner because he's talking about how spirit seems to bring up these lessons that are very anxiety inducing, and to bring them up with more regularity than he may like. And something that came up in my mind as a response was that anxiety is a response to things that we are afraid of, to things that threaten us, to things that we may not even remember in our life, right? And it does fucking suck that growth brings up anxiety, that new things bring up anxiety. And that's not to negate the truth of anxiety. It's not to negate the truth of mental illness, of trauma responses, of PTSD, anything like that. I'm very familiar with those things for myself, so that's not to say any of those things aren't real. But what I wanted to say was that some of these things are trials for us to integrate, to understand, and to grow through. If you constantly have anxiety and it seems to be relating to, like root chakra stuff, like biosurvivability, money, worth, things that have to do with your intrinsic ability to provide, your intrinsic connection to spirit, to the all, to whatever the all is to you, then there's a reason that anxiety comes up, and there's a karmic lesson in this lifetime for you to address that. And the reason I started this video by saying life isn't fair is because sometimes those karmic lessons are ones from past lives, from, family things, generational curses, ancestral things. And for a lot of us, that has to do with money. For a lot of us, like millennials especially, and not maybe the Gen Z after us, but I think they're like a step ahead of where we were. A lot of us, that has to do with money, and it has to do with I am who I am, what I choose, what I know to be true, what my divine innate connection is. So that is something for you to work through. Creator doesn't give us a totally fresh, clean slate when we get born. We came with our whole karmic package, all of our infinite, undying soul's journey up to this point. There are a lot of us waking up right now. A whole fucking lot of us are waking up right now and going, holy shit, this is a weird matrix. I have guides. I am connected. Like, all of this is happening. So we're realizing the lessons that we did not realize in previous lifetimes. We're realizing and encountering the lessons that help us to elevate in this lifetime and help others to elevate in this lifetime. Not just me becoming successful, but you and I together becoming successful. Not just me becoming free, me awakening or transcending or understanding, but you and I both doing that. Creator loves all of us. That comes from like a viewpoint that we don't have. So however you picture God, he, she, it, they, them, they do love you. Your guides do love you. Nobody is trying to make your life super hard on purpose. And I'm not saying that from a place of having lived like super easy breezy, never having trouble at all. It took me a really long time to get to this point. But you are loved, you are held, and there is a whole plan for you. But you have to be an active participant in that plan. You have to be someone who's willing to find the moments where those lessons are presented and work on them for yourself and with yourself. So yeah, if you have anxiety, love on yourself, treat yourself correctly through it, but also realize that anxiety is there for a reason. There's something for you to grow out of. That's all. That's why I said life isn't fair, but it is. You have the opportunity to make it better than fair. You have the opportunity to make it phenomenal. And that was really the whole point of this talk, was just that God gives you the chance and gives you every opportunity. So lessons aren't always pleasant, and recognizing them isn't always pleasant. But the more we do that, the more pleasant our lessons become, okay? Because we meet them with a little more awareness. We meet them with a little less, brittleness and a little more surrender and flow. Meet your lessons like a willow tree and you will be able to move with them and move with everything happening. I don't know, I'm sure there will be more on that later, but Creator is giving us everything we need. You have everything within you that you need. I'm gonna end this one with a prayer, and I'll save the video and put it on YouTube, and I will have more in the 5-minute word series or my little ministry series, because that's really what this needs to be, and I understand that now. So I love you all. If you're watching with me, please feel free to do this prayer with me, or add your own pieces, and just make sure you hold them in your heart at the end of this. Holy Creator, we come to you today in this moment, knowing that we came here with everything that we need, that we are fully equipped to handle this life and to make it the best that it can be, not only for ourselves, but for everyone else that we encounter. Today, Creator, we welcome your love, we welcome your wisdom, and we welcome your peace. We bring your light upon our crowns, upon our hearts, into our expression, into our creation. And we recognize that we are an intrinsic part of this whole universe and world. All right, Creator, yeah, just send love to everybody today. This was a quick thing, and I didn't totally plan it, so I love you guys. I love you, Spirit. Let's all be strong together. And all right, have a good rest of your day. Oh, there we go.